Okay, good day everyone. We're back in Lacuna. Last time we investigated the murder scene and discovered that we believe the shot came from the Sakura Hotel. I think that's pretty much got us up to date on everything. Let's see if this has been updated at all. It has a little bit, yeah. Trovia's foreign minister and one of the fiercest fighters of Trovian independence, a Savient, murdered by a sniper. Okay, so I think these are going to change. Doesn't look like the others have. One of my colleagues at the CDI, he's our IT expert. Don't think I read that before, Saito. And what about Young, one of my colleagues at CDI? She is our forensics expert. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to come out of that. Actually, let me show you the pause screen. Look at this. This looks pretty cool. I don't know if you may have seen it at some point, but here it is anyway. So you got our CDI badge, our cigarettes. I almost said the F word that the Americans hate, but is typical British slang for cigarettes. And in some whiskey, is that in the top right? Not sure. That's good though. Anyway, let's get on with the game, shall we? Sakura Hotel. Here we are. Who are you? Good evening, Neil. Oh, this is Saito. Hey Saito, looks like you beat me here. Well, the rest of us are used cars, you know. I know. Let me bring you up to speed. We locked down the hotel and told the staff that nobody can go in or out. Holloway is keeping an eye on everybody in the lobby. I flew a drone up to the highest room. Long said that that's where the sniper might be. It's empty, lights out and no signs of life. Weird as much, snipers don't usually hang around. But I did see lights in the room below. Maybe the guest in there saw or heard something. I'll pay them a visit. The receptionist said that the sniper's room was rented out to a gentleman named Diaz. I got his ID chip number already. Currently running a citywide search for it, but without success so far. Do we know what Diaz looks like? They don't have any surveillance cameras. Surveillance camera? In the hotel. You know how it is. Rich people and their privacy. 1 second. Okay. So no, we don't know what it looks like, but maybe you can find out. I opened up a sheet. Let me send that to you. Okay, it didn't make me jump that time. What did you tell the staff? That we have reason to believe that a dangerous criminal escaped from the hotel. Good work. Let me know if you get a hit on our perp's ID. I shall be inside if you need me. Good luck. Rightio. She opened Benny's murderer. Banny, sorry. Keep saying Benny. Good evening. Good evening, Neil Conrad, CDI. Could I answer a few questions? Oh, could you answer a few questions? Naturally. Do you have any relevant information on Mr. Diaz for me? Anything suspicious? Nothing out of the ordinary. I sent all the information we have to our colleague to your colleague. Payment info, ID number, those kinds of things. I see. I'd like to have a look around Diaz's room. Do you have a universal keycard or something? If it is absolutely necessary, yes. It is. Here you go, sir, but please be careful not to disturb any of our guests at this late hour. Thanks, I will. What, I will be careful or you will disturb them? Good evening, Agent Long, CDI. Hey Gary, I've got a keycard. Let's have a look at Diaz's room. Alright, let's get up there. Please keep it down in the corridors if possible, and mind the carpets. Okay. Okay, the purpose here is they probably have their beard is. Okay. I hope you find what you're looking for. I'm watching the witnesses while you're upstairs. Good. Oh, I can't walk past them. Okay. Go investigate the rooms. Whoa. That's so rude. Okay. Right, investigate the rooms. Okay, can we... No, we can go down. Okay, so I'm going to guess that's the guy underneath the highest room, which is this one actually. Got my handgun out just in case. Ah, nobody here. An almost empty whiskey bottle, and a pretty expensive one at that, judging from the receipt. There's a receipt, interesting. I wonder if we can see who it was charged to. A piece of paper is empty except for a strange hand-drawn symbol in the middle. Might be relevant. Might be. It also might not be. Fancy bathtub. Maybe the perp used it. We should have the whole bathroom checked for DNA. Oh, well, he didn't use the toilet apparently. Oh, I like the detective music. Hey Gary, could you come over for a second? Did you find something? I'm pretty sure a piece of the window was cut out and put it back in. Judging from the blue residue, they used a pocket laser cutting device. You think the sniper could have fired from here? It's possible. It'd have to be a really good shot though. I also saw a tiny blood stain in the on the carpet below. Maybe the perp cut himself when he handled a piece of glass. Good work. I'll go back to my post and call the DNA guys. Let me know when you're done. Interesting. What have I got on my head? Oh, is that the lighting? Yeah, I think that's the lighting. It's very strange. I didn't see a piece of blood on the carpet, but if our character did, then great. 1 second. Okay, itchy back. Right, what else we got here? Nothing. Okay, well let's go to the floor below then. Oh, we just walk into it. What the? Draw gun. Freeze. Deactivate the drone. Stay calm, ma'am. We're with DDI. Stay calm, ma'am. We're with CDI. And I'm the CEO of Norton Robotics. I'm serious. We're Agent Conrad and Agent Long with the CDI. I'm also serious. I'm Clarissa Norton, CEO of Norton Robotics. Oh. Didn't the CDI teach you to knock first? In the middle of a high-profile investigation. Manners still matter. On that note, would you mind calling off the armed drone? Fine. Please make yourselves comfortable. I'd rather stand. You need to answer a couple of questions. Oh, does she? She needs to answer them. Everybody wants a piece of me these days. Make it quick. I'm a busy woman. Do you know that your upstairs neighbour? Did you hear gunfire earlier? That's all. Let's see if we can get some information on the perp first before we leap into gunfire. Do you know your upstairs neighbour? Here in the hotel? I never saw him. But I heard him take a phone call in the corridor earlier, about 11 o'clock. 11 in the evening, in the corridor. So that was about 3 hours before the shot, I think. I might be wrong with that timing, I can't remember. Anyway, I believe he was pacing up and down the hall until the person he called picked up. Then he went to his room. Was it a live conversation, or did he get a recorded message from someone off planet? He spoke too, so it must have been a live conversation. What did he say? I don't know, I didn't pay much attention. He might not have spoken Kaharian at all. Anything else? Make it quick, I'm a busy woman. Ah, that's good gunfire as well. Did you hear a gun earlier? A gun? What kind of war zone is this? Answer the question, please. No, but now that you mention it, I heard some noise earlier, sometime between 1 and 2. Yeah, so it is about 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours. I thought someone had popped a cork. Anything else? That's all, thanks. So you're going to leave me alone now? I might still have to bring you in for questioning. But for now, please stay put and await further instructions. Of course I'll stay. My tea isn't even cool enough to drink yet. Talk to Gary. Can I go back in? No, apparently not. Can I, is there like anything to view out here? Apparently not, okay. I think we're done up here. Let's go downstairs. A couple of potential witnesses are waiting in the lobby. We really need to track down that DS guy. Maybe one of them has seen him leave or even spoken to him. Go ahead and question them. Be sure to have a look around. It's no crime scene, but you never know where you might find a clue. I'll be waiting in the reception. Come talk to me once you're done. Once you think you're done with this place. Oh, I actually wanted to carry on looking up here, but whatever. Talk to Saito. Okay, what's happening here? Is it just doing a massive pan shot? Looks like it. Okay, that was weird, but alright. I hope you find what you're looking for. Oh. Saito, anything new? Well, I tried to find out how DS escaped from the hotel. Banning was shot at 1:39. I suppose that DS left shortly after that, probably between 1:45 and 2:15. So we have an idea when he left. The big question right now is how. There's a functioning ID scanner at the door that only picked him up once when he arrived. That means he can't have left through the front door. Could he still be here? No, I've had my drone scan the whole building for his ID twice already. He must have gone out through the back door, but you don't get far that way by foot. My theory is that he was picked up by a getaway driver in the backyard. There is a vehicle tracker on the launch pad that scans each car that at that time that it lands there. Cars aren't allowed to stick around for long on the launch pad. It's just meant to be for quick deliveries and pickups. Here's the thing. I went to ask the guard to pull the data for me a couple of minutes ago. He said someone had turned it off earlier tonight. Swore it wasn't him and that he hadn't noticed. We have to find out who it was. If we confront whoever helped Diaz get away, we might find out where he went. I'm sending a sheet to your cell. Submit it as soon as you think you know who disabled the tracker. Maybe the traffic data will still help, even though parts are still missing. The guard said that your AI module can read it directly from the scanner on the launch pad. Roger that. I'll never get used to being out of the field like this. See if you can find out how DS got away. Go ahead and talk to the staff. Let's sit down. DS escape. DS could have escaped unnoticed because the vehicle tracker was turned off by... Ah, okay. Excuse me, sir. How can I help you? Do you see anybody leave between 1:30 and 2:15? Have you met Mr. Diaz? Diaz, the guest from the 8th floor? I think I talked to him yesterday. He was having a late night drink at the bar after he arrived. I was packing up my things when he went to his room. I asked him about Viola he was carrying. Quite an expensive model, I have to say. Did he show it to you? Thank you for help. A Viola? Did he show it to you? No, he kept it in his case. He generally wasn't talkative type. That's because it wasn't a Viola. It was the gun. What does he look like? What does Diaz look like? He's a redhead with a beard. Thank you. How can I help you? Did you see anybody leave? Yep. I was right here all night, but I really didn't pay attention to that, sorry. I gave a concert earlier and I kept playing for the people that stuck around. Thank you, that's all for now. Okay. Pup's head was red. Probably their beard is... Oh, he didn't actually say, but we'll go with red again. They probably have a viola case, whiskey bottle, cut arm. Viola case. Okay, so I think that's right. We don't really know what the beard colour is yet. Red, blonde, shaved. I don't think it was shaved because he says he had a beard. Well, if it was shaved, he would say he was clean shaven. Excuse me, madam, can I ask you a few questions? Okay. Have you ever met Mr. Diaz? Diaz? Don't think he doesn't ring a bell. Don't think he ever came to my bar. Thank you. I have another question. Okay. Did you see anybody leave at 1:30 to 2:15? No, I was in the kitchen cleaning some glasses. Had a lot of dishes to do after the concert tonight. Can I go now? I have a young boy at home and the shitter and the sitter can't stay much longer. I'm sorry, but the hotel's on lockdown until further notice. You might want to give them a call. It could be a while until you can leave. Thank you. That's all for now. Okay, security guard. Evening, could you answer a few questions? About the vehicle tracker, have you met Mr. Diaz? Have you met Mr. Diaz? Diaz? Who's that? Guest from the 8th floor, he arrived last night. No, I haven't talked to any guests in a while. Thanks. I heard that the vehicle tracker was turned off tonight. Do you know why that is? No, really, it's supposed to be running around the clock. Are you sure it was turned off and it didn't just malfunction? Pretty sure it said it was offline. I just turned it back on and it seems to be running fine now. Plus, it's the only thing, it's only been there for 2 days. It's a good brand too. Can it be turned on or off from anywhere other than this booth right here? No. And it's just been you here all night, nobody else. Well, sometimes I take a break. I usually ask Felicia or Bernd to take over and keep an eye on everything. Felicia and Bernd. Felicia's the bartender, the one who won't shut up about her stupid kid. Whoa, just calm down about that. Bernd's a pianist. Did they take over for you tonight? Yeah, let me think. Felicia at 10 and Bernd at 45 past midnight. Both for about 15 minutes. Okay, thanks. What time did they say it stopped? It was turned off? Can't remember. Yeah, did you see anybody leave at that time? Or a car picking someone up? Could be. How much people got picked up after the concert? But I'm more interested in people going in than out. I see. When was the concert over? Started at 8:30, took about 3 hours, but some people stuck around at the bar a little longer. Thanks. That's all for now. Okay. Oh, I gotta go. I'm not in control of the person, by the way. Okay. Oh, who's this? That's the pianist. Sorry, am I interrupting something? No, you going for a smoke? Yep, might as well. It sounds like you're going to keep us here for a while. Probably. Hey, I have a question. Do you always store your whiskey in the backyard? That's an expensive brand to just leave out here. Oh, looks like they forgot to bring in part of tonight's shipment. I'll let the bartender know. Was the whiskey dropped off here by car? Yeah, the alcohol often comes in pretty late. Do you remember when they landed tonight? No. Wait, I do actually. I saw them arrive when I went back in after a break. It was precisely 10 past 10. You sure about that time? Yeah, I was looking at my cell right at the moment because I got a message. Thank you. Okay. The pianist seems to be a bit too helpful for somebody who was involved in something. Okay, so Vehicle tracker, it registers every car coming in the backyard. Right, so didn't they say it only sticks around for not very long? So it has to be that last one, surely. But it still would have had to wait like 3 hours. Very expensive looking whiskey. I'm starting to suspect the bartender. Maybe her kid at home isn't real. Or maybe she needed extra money to look after him or something. Any specific questions? Okay, that's... apparently I can't ask him anything else. Interesting, it said like different highlights would mean different things, but I've only ever had this yellow highlight. Anyway, excuse me madam, could I ask you a few questions? Okay. Well, the vehicle tracker. The vehicle tracker was turned off earlier and I'm trying to find out why. You know anything about it? I heard that you briefly took over for the guard a while ago. I did, but why would I turn off the tracker? I wouldn't even know how. Thank you. That's all for now. I don't believe you. I have nothing to do with this. I don't believe you. Excuse me sir, how can I help? The vehicle tracker was turned off earlier tonight. I'm wondering if you know something about it. Did you stand in for the guard tonight? I did, but just for a few minutes and I touched nothing. Was the tracker still turned on while you were there? I really don't know, I just sat there until they came back. Cool. Yeah, I'm not convinced by the bartender, but then the pianist I'm not convinced by either, so... Excuse me sir, can I ask you a question? Happy to help. What does Diaz look like? Unfortunately I never met him. The reception was occupied when he checked in last night. He used our electronic check-in service, thank you. Happy to help. That vehicle tracker. My colleague said that the guard is in charge of the vehicle tracker in the backyard. Is that correct? Yes, Mr. Smith. Is the tracker ever turned off? Turned off? No, it operates around the clock. And it doesn't usually break or have any hiccups of any sort. I don't think so. So it was installed a day before yesterday. Can't imagine that it's already acting up. But Mr. Smith can certainly answer your questions about the tracker in more detail. He's usually not in contact with our clients. I apologise if he appears untrained. Thank you. Happy to help. Did you see anybody leave? No, I was fast asleep until I got called down to the lobby to have my room upstairs. Your own room? Do you live here? Mostly, yes. Thank you, that's all for now. Call up your case. Okay. I'm just wondering if I can ask any more questions to anyone. No, okay. Okay, can I go back upstairs? No. Alright, apparently I've got to submit this one. I don't know. I don't know who turned it off. Let's in reception. No, pianist. Okay. Bartender. Okay, so she says she doesn't know how, but do we believe her? Precisely at 22:10. Oh, of course it does. I'm an idiot. I was like, if that vehicle tracker... well, whatever I said earlier, it was stupid. Of course I can't tell which one which one was the latest, because it, what am I trying to say? It was turned off, so of course the latest one shows as 10 o'clock. So the pianist says that he was out here at 22:10. Perhaps it was the pianist. Or maybe it was just the guard. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it. Okay. We still can't submit Banny's murderer, apparently. Who was it turned off by? Doing a quick look at the logs again. He says that he went on break at 22:10. Which doesn't make sense because the bartender was supposedly out there at that time. Have I just caught the pianist out? I think I might have just caught the pianist out. I could still be wrong. I don't doubt that I could be wrong, but... Oh! The receptionist is somebody I could... Oh, I didn't even... Oh, well then in that case... Let's start looking... No, I was fast asleep. Nothing was mentioned there. Sorry, I know I'm looking far too much into this because I'm still... I don't doubt that I'm going to be wrong with whatever I answer. I'm just trying to work out who I've caught out and if I've even caught anybody out. I don't know. You know what? I think it's the pianist. Do I think it's the pianist? It's only because the pianist said that he was out there at 22:10, which according to the guard is when Felicia was out there. I'm just going to say the pianist because I feel like I've caught him out. I say I don't doubt that I'm wrong, but I don't really want to submit it, but I'm going to do anyway. Talk to Gary. Okay. Oh, where are you, Gary? This one. I saw you just submitted your sheet, so what do you think? Vehicle tracker in the backyard was turned off by the pianist. Pianist, do you think that guy would be capable of manipulating the tracker? Gentlemen, wait a second, I got a hit. A hit? Yes, on DS's ID. You were scanned near a train station in the lower layers. Good work, Saito. Neil, you should get there immediately. Take the next train and I'll join you as soon as I can. Roger that. Enter the train. Yeah, I'm not convinced that I got that right at all, but yeah, well. Let's get on the train. I guess we're going to the lower layers. Some of these people have got some very strange looks. Oh, okay. Interesting. A lot of unusual looking people here. Hey, look at that guy in purple, he looks like a superhero. Find the perp. Okay. Oh, what's this? Is this the news, is it? Here is Joseph Banny. Article by Miko Baron. Miko Baron, probably. Everybody knows Joseph Andrew Banny as one of the figureheads to push for driving independence, but what kind of person is he in private? What are his fears and concerns, his goals and needs? The Gaharian Gazette had a peek behind the curtain. Manny was born in the late 1700s in New Joran. When his father started a new job in the mines in Sector 2, his family moved to Drovia and, after barely surviving its deadly collapse, relocated again into Sector 1. In interviews and public discussions, Manny often emphasizes the exploitation his family was suffered at the hand of the colonial rulers. Like many other Soviet families, he says they always struggled to make ends meet despite working hard and long hours, and he usually fails to mention the Kaharian grant for Drovian talents that enabled him to study law and ultimately kicked off his career in politics. In an interview with Drovian Today, Manny declared that securing a better future for his own and all Drovian children was his ultimate goal. He has two college-aged sons, Harris and Tim, from his first wife, and a 2-year-old daughter from his new, much younger wife, Lisa Lacoste, who he met as an advisor on his legal team. A few months ago, however, the rumours of yet another relationship crisis began to spread when Banny was spotted multiple times in an inappropriately private setting with his secretary, Mrs. Loren. Right. Okay, so we can go up there. What's this? Oh, this was smoking. Oh, I didn't mean to. Okay, well at least I know what that symbol means now. Okay. Get your hands off me. Please stop resisting, ma'am. What am I being arrested for? You have no right. I want to talk to my lawyer. Do you have a lawyer? Maybe. You don't know. Let's call them down to the station then, because that's where we're going. No, why are you wasting your time on me? There's a guy with a rifle around here. Mrs. Grindle, there isn't. Let's go. Hold on a second. Neil Conrad, CDI. CDI, Central Department of Investigation. The case leaves me here. May I ask what's going on? I'm glad you're here, sir. These two officers are making a grave mistake. The whole quarter should be locked down right now. There's a man with a rifle around here. Miss Grindle calls us every week. Last time it was a car that was too large for its parking spot. Before that, she called us on a street vendor because he was lurking outside the apartment block. She's been doing that for a long time. Finally bringing her in for wasting our time. Sir, please, you're with the CDI. Your oath demands that you take me seriously. I don't recall an oath about Miss Grindle. Don't you see, I'm one of yours. You're CDI. No, I'm an upper. I don't belong down here. When my husband was still alive, we had a nice place on the upper layers. It had sunlight and the proper walls and no drug addicts lingering around the place. I've just fallen on hard times for a while. Enough, you've been living down here for 12 years, let's go. So I swear I overheard some dangerous people. They have a gun and some important data or something. They killed somebody already. She said it was done, and he said he's dead. Could you tell me the story from the start, please? I was watching something online when I heard voices coming from the apartment next door. I was surprised. It's always so quiet that I wasn't even sure someone lived there. It was a man and a woman. They seemed to be fighting about something. I wanted to make sure it wasn't domestic abuse, so I turned off my program and listened. You never know down here. What did they fight about? I can show you. When I got suspicious, I started recording them with myself. You did what? That's a violation of... Just listen to it. The thing they talked about. Could you send the logs to me? Yes, of course. Shung. Thanks. I'd like to ask all of you to stay put until I've had a look at the conversation. You're wasting my time, but whatever, we'll wait. Dangerous people, Miss Grinnell. Man, they really did a number on your face, but I have to say, I kind of like your new look. I don't. Are you drunk? I don't have to be drunk to have an opinion on your new face. But you smell like whiskey. And what the hell happened to your arm? I cut myself. It doesn't matter. Okay, so that's our new... I think we can submit that sheet now. Anyway, well, the hideout's really a shithole. I've only been staying here for a few days. Where is your violin? Funny, I gave the rifle to Zora. Listen to me. We don't have time. I passed by a scanner on my way here. They're probably on my tail already. Fuck, what are you thinking? You're still wearing the ID chip. Why didn't you go straight back to HQ and have it taken out? Were you able to procure the data? Yeah, the old man didn't suspect a thing. Listen, you need to give it to me. The boss called and said there was a change of plan. I'll take care of the handover. I called a guy we're meeting and told him that I was coming instead of you. You seemed... I just got an achievement called Groupie. The fuck? Anyway. Where was I? He seemed a bit pissed though. I think I woke him. Didn't expect him to be sleeping at 11. Are you out of your mind? They know your ID. They'll catch you for sure. They're up there. I know the route you were going to take. I know how to get on and off Shura's Plaza without being scanned. Why didn't you tell the boss? Why didn't the boss tell me about this, and why the fuck did we change plans? I talked to the boss after the hit. He told me to come get you. I have no idea why they... Come on, Zora, give me the stick. We need to move now. The CGI could be here any minute. Wait, you're... Let me get my stuff. Give me the stick. Fine, here it is. Where are we going? We should split up right now. Keep your head down and wait for me to get touched. Get to the... They won't be able to track me if I... 8:30. Wait, you're not making all this up, are you? Are you crazy? Of course not. Now let's get this mission over with. Come on. Be careful. Out there, okay? We're so close to getting out of it all. Getting out of it all. Okay. You too. Okay. So, he does probably have a Viola case, but he also probably has a cut arm. Really? You shouldn't believe her. Should I not? So, what do you think of that conversation? I need to see that room. I need to see the room they were in. Can you show it to me? See? I knew there was something, she. Follow me. Thank you. What's this about? What's going on? This might be important for a case I'm working on. What case? It's classified. Follow Mrs. Grundle. Could you walk a bit faster, ma'am? Oh, okay. Okay. I'm ahead of you. Is it this one? This is where I live, and the voices came from right next door. Thank you. Where's my back officers? Hello? Anyone home? Dot. CDI, open up. You're surrounded. Come out with your hands on your head. I don't think there's anybody If you're not coming out, I'm opening the door on the count of 3. 1, 2. Everybody open. Oh, everybody on your knees. Hands on your heads. Coming in. Dot, dot, dot. Clear. Please stay in the corridor. Everybody, I'll have a look around. Damn, that was intense. Was it? What we got here? Talk to Mrs. Grundle. Okay, what did I just pick up? I found a key under the bedstand. Its tag says apartment number 9. Is that it? Apparently. Excuse me, Miss Grundle. I found this key here. Any idea where it might belong? Oh really? Let me take a look at the tag. Apartment number 9, huh? It's for an apartment in this building, but they changed the way the rooms are numbered. The tag belongs to the old system. My apartment number used to be number 4. The one you searched was number 5. There's a floor plan over there. Maybe you can make sense of it. Thank you. What's going on? Hey Gary. We just got really lucky. I think Mrs. Grundle over there called the cops on our guy. Looks like his real name is Boyd. He met a woman named Zora in his apartment here. I have parts of the conversation recorded between the two. I'm sending it to you now. Where'd you get that? Let's just say Mrs. Grundle is very interested in her neighbourhood. From that, what I understand, the woman stole some data from an old man and gave it to the sniper. He is in turn going to hand it over to an unknown third party at Zora's place at 8:30. Good job, Conrad. I'll immediately inform the chief. We'll have to intercept that handover. Why would the sniper physically bring the data to someone though? The only explanation I have is that it's tagged. The network will pick it up as a leak. But that would mean that it's highly confidential data from the government. It's the best reason I can think of, but maybe they're just being extra careful. Hey, I found a key in the apartment the woman was hiding in. It belongs to another unit in this building. Maybe we'll find more of the answers there. Do you know which one it is? There's a number on it, but they changed the way the rooms are numbered. This Grundle said her apartment was 4 and the one next to it is 5 in the old system. There's a floor plan right there on the wall. Go take a look at it. Maybe you can figure out the way the rooms used to be numbered. I'll call the chief and bring him up to speed. So, we're on 21 to 22. And these used to be 4 and 5. I can't say I actually understand it. Choose a new way the rooms are numbered. Okay. So it's number 33? Got no idea. Let me know when you found the key to that lock. Okay. Well, it won't let me up. Never go up. Key won't fit. No, I don't expect it to. I want to go up. It's not a... Oh, it's blocked off. Interestingly, it doesn't say that it's blocked off down here. I mean, it clearly is. I can see blocked there. So, the reason I think I need to go to 33 is because if she's at number 4, that means that they're going along the bottom. It's 1, 2, 3. Then hers is 4, 22 is 5, 23 is 6, 31 is 7, 32 is 8, and 33 is 9. But for some reason, I can't get up. Won't let me go up. What?
I felt sorry for the old lady. Descending through the layers was easy these days if you didn't have one of the few jobs that still existed. Basic income wasn't enough for most people, even around here where living was relatively cheap. Although somehow our economy had never been more productive.
Okay, I've been wandering around here for ages and apparently all I had to do was go to the right. But I don't know how this is helping me. Oh, there we go. Okay, it should have been obvious from... Yeah. Okay, so now we need to go down a couple of floors. Oh, for fuck's sake. Literally, I don't know how long I had been recording for, but now it's an hour long. Here we go. Oh, she's been tied up. Okay, looks like it's clear. Hold on, I'll get you out of this. Is there anyone else here? What are you going to do to me? Are you with her? My name is Neil Conrad, I'm with the CDI. Oh, thank fuck. I need water. Of course, here you go. Are you hurt? What's your name? Are you hurt? I don't think so, just very sore. And my wrist burn like fire. What's your name? I'm Lila. Alright Lila, you're safe now, let me call you a doctor. Okay. Alright, a medical team is on its way. Can you tell me what happened from the start? Yeah, okay, fuck, she was in here. And she looked almost exactly like me. A woman was in here? Is this your apartment? Yes, I tried to fight, but she is so incredibly strong. It was like looking in a mirror. Like I had a twin. She must have had some surgery to look like me. When did this happen? Why did this happen? When? When did this happen? I came home from a client 2, maybe 3 days ago. She was already in here. I turned on the light and saw myself sitting right over there. I barely had time to react, she jumped me so quickly. She must have some augments or something. Any idea why this happened to you? Why would she try to impersonate you? I've been racking my brain about that. Is there someone she might be trying to get close to? I don't think so. I don't think I know anyone important except for my clients maybe. Your clients? I'm making money on the side as an escort agency. So you I'm not a whore, if that's what you think, if that's what you're asking. I mostly just dress well and go to dinner parties. We only have high profile customers. I'm a student and it's a good way to pay the bills. Maybe she was trying to get close to one of your clients then. You think? I mean, it could be. I missed an appointment while I was tied up. I thought my boss was come looking for me, but nobody showed. Do you think she went to him? I know what, she did something bad to him. You can testify that I've been here the whole time, right? Don't worry, you're not a suspect. Who was the client? A public official or something, I don't recall his name. He wanted me to spend the night at his place. My boss said he was a regular customer, but I've never met him. Do you have any data on him? Name, addresses? It was all in my cell, but the woman took it. I see. Is there another way to find the client's data? You might be onto something there. My boss at the Lotus Escort Agency has all of it. It's just around the corner. Don't leave me alone right now. What if she comes back? I'm staying here until reinforcements arrive. You won't be left alone. Knock knock. Hey Gary, Lila, this is my partner, Agent Long. Gary, could you keep an eye on Lila for a minute? I need to follow a lead to her employer and explain everything later, okay? Babysitting duty, huh? Alright, I guess. Nice to meet you, ma'am. Lila, how do you find the escort agency? Just go all the way up to the roof of this building. You'll land up on the highest layer. Take a right, and you can't miss it. Thank you. Fine, Lila's boss. Lila's boss. Actually, I might call it here. It was saved 4 minutes ago, so I think when the conversation started. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. This is over an hour long, so it won't be when I cut it down, obviously. Spent like 20 minutes looking around or something stupid. All I had to do was go to the right, apparently. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed. Have a good day, everyone. Hopefully speak to you soon. Bye.